So for the first step of any project that we do, and mine is no different, we take detailed measurements of the space. And then we started to play with what was possible. Where could we move a wall? Where could we add a wall? How big would the shower be? And that's always step number one, because we want to make sure whatever we're planning for can fit. Then we go into the actual design phase. When it came to the bedroom, I knew I wanted a lot of soft textures, layering of patterns. I wanted a big, cozy bed, and that's where Build Lane initially came into play. I knew I wanted sort of a black and white tweed, a high headboard, high footboard. Again, I wanted it to have a really handmade, almost rustic Belgian farmhouse with a bit of rock and roll feel. We did some handmade ceramic lamps from Paul Schneider Ceramics, a really fun chain light fixture chandelier that I think brings in that edge so that it doesn't skew too feminine, too rustic. I also put in a vintage rug. I feel like vintage rugs just bring so much depth and dimension to a space. In the bathroom, which obviously was the whole catalyst for this whole thing, Build Lane built us a custom mirror that is so baller. We did a porcelain stone tile look from Arto Brick where it looks like it's paved Italian streets. So it's got a lot of neutrals to it, but it's got pops of color and pattern with some of the accessories. So I'm really excited about the master suite. When it came to designing my daughter's bedrooms, I wanted to keep some parameters around them so we didn't go too crazy, but I did want them each to have a say, and I wanted it to reflect their personalities. So in Blake's room, she loves the color mint. She's okay with a little bit of pink, so we popped in a little bit of pink too. But the thing she really wanted was from a TV show that she saw where the teenage girl in the show had a platform. So our contractor Tom is building a custom platform bed that is 3 feet high and has storage all the way around, both drawers and open storage, and then it has a connecting desk. She also wanted a lot of cozy, loungy seating, so we've got a couple of bean bags that she wants in her space. We called them Build Lane, and they are building a custom platform bed that will go on top of the platform itself. So it's a lot of grays, a lot of neutrals, a ton of mint, and I'm really looking forward to just her being able to enjoy the space. Decker is the wild child of the family. She just wanted her room to really be fun and speak to the things that she loves the most. So she wanted a lot of bright colors. She's really leaning and relying on neon colors quite a bit. It's the custom built daybed with the horizontal channel tufting, which has a trundle, which will be great for her sleepovers. The big piece that she's super excited about is a built-in stage. So Tom, our contractor, is building out what we're calling a Murphy bed stage, where it can fold up into the wall when it's not being used and has a mirror on the back side of it. She's also getting a ballet bar, as well as a really fun neon light over her bed with a corkboard wall, but she is just really open and excited for this wild, colorful room. Okay, so with the girls' bathroom, that's the former master bathroom. We are changing out the tile and we are changing out the countertops, and the plumbing fixtures are all staying and the cabinets are all staying, the hardware is even staying. So we're changing out the window treatments, and then the flooring, Tile Press, which is a wonderful tile installation company, and their sister company Clay Imports, which makes the wonderful tile, is providing this beautiful tribally looking pattern tile, this beautiful white Zalish tile on the shower surround. We're doing a really soft pink by Benjamin Moore on the walls and new quartzite countertops. So for the guest room, this is a room that mostly my father-in-law will use when he comes for holidays, but there was something about it that I wanted it to feel a little bit beachy. We have some beachy art already in our house. So we've got a custom bed in a very cool shibori looking pattern fabric in a blue, and then we've got some white oak nightstands or some geometric-y, make it a little more boho and a little less beachy on the nose. And then we've got an old leather armchair that we had from our previous playroom. Same goes for Decker's old dresser from her room. It was also almost a pretty brand new piece. So we're gonna put that in the guest room as well. So for the office, this will be primarily used by my husband, Dana. And I did want it to feel a little more masculine than most of the other rooms in the house. He really wanted bookcases that had some storage underneath. I chose a desk that was extra large and open on both ends. And the reason I did that is because sometimes I will be working in there, or the homeschooling or whatever else the kids will be working in there. We've also got some really cool hunter green linen drapery from Fabric Cut that will make it feel that masculine edge, but since it's linen, it's gonna be really soft and flowy. And some whimsical art to kind of go along with it. And I'm hoping he feels at home there. He's pretty excited about the space, even though I picked most of the stuff. And now we're touching a lot of different parts of the downstairs area. So in the dining room specifically, recently we got a new dining table, new chairs. We have great art in there, but something was really missing. It had this chair railing detail. It just didn't go. It was just a little too traditional for our taste. So we're pulling that out. Being the designer that I am, I decided to throw a curveball, and I've got our woodworker doing a really detailed reeded wood wall that will be painted in a really soft sagey green from Benjamin Moore. Also downstairs, the powder bathroom was always sort of a sticking point too. I hate the sink in there. So we're gonna change out the sink, change out the countertop, and the biggest thing is change that wallpaper in there. So I've actually created my own wallpaper. And we've got new countertops, a new backsplash going in, backsplash from fire clay tile. It's really cool. And then quartzite countertops to go along with it. My idea of turning the gazebo into a playhouse, it didn't make sense anymore. And that's when I know I'll be a little stressed.